Hello, I'm Dr. Vikas Singhal, a Senior Consultant Department of GI and Bariatric Surgery at Vedanta Medicity Hospital in Gurgaon. Today I would like to talk about when you have made a decision for undergoing bariatric or metabolic surgery, sometimes often simplified and referred to as weight loss surgery. How do you need to go about preparing for it? So first of all, let me congratulate you. It is not an easy decision that you have made, but a significant decision, which can be a life-changing decision. Especially if you have been someone who has been trying to fight the disease of obesity for a good number of years, as a lot of my patients who come to me have been trying to do it for a number of years, but keep seeing that seesaw effect, that they will lose the weight, gain some, lose some, gain some. So you have made that decision, you have read about it, you have discussed it in detail with your physician, your family members. Then what would you need to do to go about preparing for the surgery? Important things first. The most important thing I tell my patients when they have made the decision is that the thing to understand is that what happens after the surgery, what are the measures you need to take after the surgery so that you get the maximum benefit from the surgery. As you would have understood, is that the surgery involves a change in your digestion, in your GI tract. Either your stomach would be made smaller, or some of your intestines would be bypassed. So after the surgery, you will find that the diet undergoes a lot of change. The most important thing is to understand that what would be your diet after the surgery. For 2 weeks, you would be on a liquid diet with protein supplements. Then for subsequent 2 weeks, you would be on semi-solids or a puree kind of diet. Then after 4 weeks, you would be expected, or you would be encouraged lifelong to take a high protein, low carbohydrate, low fat diet. So the most important thing when you're preparing for the surgery is to read about how to, what you need to do in terms of your diet change after the surgery. The surgery will help you do, surgery will really help you, make that change. But what are the changes that lifelong you need to do in your diet so that you can always be successful in fighting this disease of obesity? Apart from the diet, there are, it's important to understand how you should plan your activity or your exercise after the surgery. We encourage patients within a week to start walking at least half an hour a day. Within 2 weeks after the surgery, that should gradually be increased based upon the individual capacity to about 40 minutes to 60 minutes a day. So it's important to plan that upfront, make that planning even before the surgery, that okay, in a couple of weeks after the surgery, I would like to join a gym, I would like to start planned workouts with a trainer, walking on a treadmill, or I would like to plan some sports, whatever, running, whatever you like, some physical activity. So these are the things that you should be planning upfront even before you have undergone the surgery. The other things to plan is that this surgery is a life-changing surgery. You are fighting a chronic disease of obesity. So similarly, you want to fight off some other things such as smoking, alcohol, that again, as a part of the package of surgery to improve your health, you want to deal with these upfront before the surgery. So you need to, I would really encourage my patients that I would usually not operate on somebody who is continuing to smoke before the surgery, up till the time of surgery. So I would really encourage somebody to give up smoking about a month before the surgery, because if you're smoking and you're obese, then the complications of surgery are higher. The complications in the long term are there because of smoking. Obesity leads to increased fat deposition in the arteries, and if you are smoking, then it's 10 times worse. So this is a life-changing surgery. Part of that life-changing process is to give up or change some of those habits for positive habits. Cut down on the alcohol, try to stop the smoking altogether. Try to start doing some physical activity even before the surgery. We don't need to wait for the surgery to happen to start getting into that routine. Try to start walking 10 to 15 minutes a day, as much as your capacity will allow you before the surgery. And try to make that diet change even upfront. We strongly encourage patients to go on a liquid diet for 2 weeks even before the surgery, so that you start getting into that routine. You lose some weight before the surgery. The liver also shrinks. It makes it technically easier for us to perform that surgery. So these are some steps that once you have made up your mind to undergo this life-changing surgery, that hopefully will improve your quality of life significantly. Even up front, start taking those steps. Start planning. Plan your diet. Plan your exercise. Plan to stop smoking, cut down alcohol, start some physical activity. And hopefully you will have the best long-lasting results when you have made that conscious, well-planned decision. Thank you.